Yo, what's going on, boys? Asian Sensation back with another video. Today's episode's pretty good. So what we're going to be doing today is we're just going to be post-comment / analyzing a little bit of a series I had recently in King of the Hill. And if you're new to the channel or just are unsure of what King of the Hill is, it's essentially just a competitive Discord server where kind of the top BTD Battles players kind of go at it in an elo system and try to climb the ranks every month. So it's not that active right now, sadly. So if you're a good player, the COD link's in my description if you want to hop in there and work your way up. But without further ado, let's get it. Competitive best of 3. Yeah. All right, so for our first match, we have Water Hazard. This is randomly generated map. We have Water Hazard. Now, the two tower bans that are in play here, both players get to ban a tower prior to the start of the series. I decided to ban NG, and he decided to ban Mortar. Mortar kind of sucks to get banned because it kind of gets rid of most Cobra strats. And you can get away with some Cobra strats without Mortar, but Mortar is just such a reliable kind of companion to the Cobra, you know? So let's get it. First game, we have, our opponent's name is Botas on Discord, which I think is Boots in Spanish. So we're playing Boots. Not really sure what his IGN is, but yeah. And I decided to bring Heli Village Sniper here. And with Mortar banned, no bolt mortar is going to be in play here. And so we're really going to use the trending strategy here of the good old Heli Village Sniper. It's such a good strat, boys. It really is, and it's really evolving the game. You know, seeing the sniper recently get nerfed or buffed, excuse me, it's really creating more innovation and alternative strategies aside from the common typical, you know, I'm gonna go bolt mortar every map. That's also why I like the tower banning system in COD as well. So that's that. All right, so he's showing us he's got boat farm. At this point, kind of he's letting me greed as well. I mean, he can't really send anything to get anything by, but round 4 he can aggro with blues. But it looks like he's gonna play very passive thus far. He's just getting up his grape shot here, and he'll aim to get a plantation sometime on round 4, I would assume. He has 250 eco, has not sent anything, and usually I expect some aggression on round 4 in this situation. You know, he's going boat farm. He should know that I'm going Heli Village Sniper. I don't really think there's anything else I would be going here. So he knows he has a late game disadvantage. Like, I don't know what tower he's gonna have here. You're not gonna pull off any strat that outlasts Heli Village Sniper on this map that involves Buccaneer. Like, that's how superior the late game of Heli Village really is. So you can see we're stalling the rounds. We're just trying to pop everything as late as possible. Obviously, that's going to allow us to get more eco in the early game, which is going to really make things easier mid-game, which is kind of a struggle point for this loadout at times. You know, you really have to time your eco correctly, or else you're going to die around 13. Like, if you cannot afford a 2-3 sniper, a village, and a rotors for round 13, you're very susceptible to null out. So it's definitely the play to really just hammer out eco early, and that way you can just have more eco than if you were to not really do that. So you're just kind of pounding max eco. He hasn't sent anything. He's letting me greed like crazy. I have over 500 eco, round 6. That's absurd. But I start to slow down here because I really am just expecting him to send blacks, greens, something, dude. So I'm leaving behind just enough to afford a quad dart too. And there's the rush, so I just immediately go for it. I'm not taking any chances. I assume he's going to try to get my heli chasing and then follow up with the greens. Don't really want to deal with that. No, thank you. So I'm just going to check the recording real quick. Okay, well, honestly, I thought I had face cam going this whole time, but there we go. Sorry, boys. Okay, we're back. Sorry, I thought I had face cam on, but I didn't. Apologies. But yeah, so we're on round 9. I went to about 550 eco, then plopped down my village. Now, he didn't force rotors, which is really nice because that allows me to get rotors for cheaper. Since I have my village placed down already, we're able to afford that under a village as opposed to just getting it up directly for the 1500 base cost. So he's going Boat Whiz, playing really passive. And once I see him playing passive with Boat Whiz, I'm like, okay. So he's definitely going to all out me in mid-round 20s. He's just going to farm hard, and then just freaking spam me with his oh my gods. So knowing that, I have that in the back of my mind. It's not really going to change how I play, but, you know, we're just going to try to get a sniper farm either around 13 or 14. And the sniper farm is just so good. It really is. So you see we have a semi-auto, and we actually have enough to afford the 2-3 sniper here. But if he doesn't rush, there's no point in getting the .50, aka the second upgrade on the left side of the sniper there. Instead, we want to greed for a sniper farm as soon as possible. The sniper farm is just the 4th tier sniper on the right side, and it gives you cash crates. Watch this. So we're about to go for it because I can afford it here in 2 seconds. Once we get that eco boost, so there it is. Boom, use the sniper farm. Absolutely get tons of money, 1750 from that crate. And he's gonna send pinks at us this time. So I think the play is just gonna go ahead and get the monkey fort up. We can get up a heli and fine. Like that's how quick your cash income is, or inflow is, once you get that sniper farm up. Like it's definitely worth it to just sell your heli to get up the sniper farm ASAP. ASAP-a-rooney. So I sent a little bit of stuff to try to force defense. I don't really know what that was. It doesn't matter. I mean, we can get a little bit of eco here and there. It's not going to really change things. As long as I can still get 2 sniper farms prior to round 20 and still be able to defend BFBs round 20 in the process of doing so, like I'm absolutely fine with that. So, I guess at this point, he has a BIA. I don't know if BIA is the play for him here. If he, well, see now once I see him go for the BIA, I'm like, is he trying to take this late game? Like, I don't know. Like, it's really confusing to see how he's playing this, but this game gets pretty juicy. So you can see I sell for 2 sniper farms. We have 2 sniper farms, we're on 17. That's insane. So now I get ready for Moabs. Now, some rush that people are starting to send against Heli Sniper Village is Moabs with ceramics over the top, with the intention that the snipers will only target the Moabs and the ceramics will just slide by. Since more times than not, you're gonna have your snipers on strong, right? But I like to have 1 on first, 1 on strong because of that reason. So we're chilling, we're getting a lot. We have 2 sniper farms. We're gonna be getting roughly close to 4K from the 2 sniper farms combined. So I'm thinking we should be able to get up that good old Apache round 20. So yeah, we need 12,600 for that Apache. And we're gonna get that here shortly. So we're gonna get 1 sniper farm here. I'm about to swag on. No, I'm sending the sad emote. Sad kiss bad. Imagine going boat whiz. Lol. Alright. But yeah, we go straight for the Apache. I just assume there's a BFB gonna be sent. And it doesn't really matter. It also scares them away from sending a BFB. Sure, I probably should have waited, but yeah, we go for it. I definitely should have waited and just baited the BFB because he doesn't know if I can afford it. So I'm rushing a little bit to force defense. We force a destroyer and another lightning. 100% worth it. That's going to take back about 3,500 that he could have put into farms. So that's fantastic. So at this point, we're about to get up our 3rd sniper farm. And usually what I do, once I get 3 sniper farms, I start to go for the energy beacon. And what the energy beacon will do is it makes our sniper abilities come back twice as quickly, which is absurd. So it's 100% worth it to get that up. It's just a matter of when you want to get it up because the energy beacon is quite expensive. Once I get this one up, I will probably start to get up the energy beacon. And what you want to do is actually place a village next to the future energy beacon. That way, when you upgrade that, the village cost is going to be cheaper as well. So we're going to start to do that here shortly. But I am, okay, let's see, let's look what's happening right now. The BIA is gone. He's smiling. He's got $60,000 in farms over there. We cannot sniper farm. We cannot go for the energy beacon. Why, might you ask? Because we're very soon going to be rushed by Zoma Gods that we have to defend. So he's got 3 facilities. I'm just getting helis down in range of the village so it's easier. So I don't have to worry about placing them later, you know? Because I know a rush is going to be coming. He's not placing any farms. Obviously, the rush is coming. So there's the first, oh my god. We're going to start to try to get the 2nd Apache as soon as possible. But honestly, this first, oh my god, should get soloed by Sniper Gang plus an Apache. We'll see what goes down here. I have all my boosts still, and it's looking pretty good. So we're about to afford our 2nd Apache. And it's definitely something we need here, because he's going to continue to send oh my gods. And the 2 Apaches seem to be cleaned up pretty well. I'm starting to get a 3rd one. I think the current defense we have would have sufficed. Don't think we need to get up a 3rd one, but yeah, I believe that was what, 2 or 3 oh my gods. Wiped it pretty easily. And once I defend, oh, I didn't have camo detection on my helis. And I just go for a radar scanner for some reason. Interesting play sensation, but Yeah, once we defend this, I think I just start spamming sniper farms once again, but we'll see what I end up doing. He went for another facility, so he's got up to 4. His defense does not suffice around 25, so I should rush him here. So yeah, we're gonna rush, try to force boost here. Just sending whites really for eco, because there's no real point for me to send him Oh My Gods or anything if I have the late game advantage. So he looks like he's 100% dead to that, right? You would think. But he defends on boost somehow. I was mind blown. I'm like, you lucky SOB. But yeah, he defends. And look what I do right here. I sell some stuff to get up another sniper farm. And at this point, I should sell an Apache to get up an energy beacon. Let's see if I do that. That's what I should definitely do. Yep, there we go. Speak it into existence. There we go. So now at this point, we just sniper farm. And if he wants to rush, we just sell the sniper farms. Like that's the mindset here. We have... You can basically think of our setup as double the amount of snipers that are shown because the abilities come back twice as fast. So our sniper production in terms of crates is absurdly high. So you're just gonna see we're just gonna be spamming the abilities left and right, just getting a ton of money. Honestly, more money than he's getting from his farms. But here comes the rush again. He wants to halt that progress and force some more Apaches. However, one thing we should note here is that the Oh My God he's sending right now is the same strength as it was when he first sent Oh My Gods, like say around 23 or 24. They don't start to strengthen, they don't start to increase in strength until around 30. So we don't even have to worry about that. So these should be pretty easy to defend with just 2 Apaches like last time. And you see we're just getting the sniper farms. I go for a third one just so we can clean things up a little bit quicker so he's unable to kind of layer things over the top at the immediate start of say around 30 when things get higher in strength. So we're still getting a bunch of sniper farms. I'm getting another... I mean, I guess we could go for 4 Apaches here. You could argue that, but I think the play is to go for a sniper farm at this point. And he's shocked that we're defending this easily, but I mean, they're still normal freaking health. Like these things aren't that beefy yet. So you can see we have what, probably 6 or about 6 sniper farms. I don't know if we have a hidden one, but now I go for another one. Just casually getting up sniper farms while Oh My Gods are on our screen. You know, just, you know the vibes, boys. We don't tweak over here. But yeah, I'm just chilling. Round 30 does hit now, so now I'm a little bit anxious and thinking, okay, I probably need some more Apaches. But he's just sending space cooldown still. And there's obviously no point in getting up the camo detection on the helis when we have a radar scanner at this point, so it would just be a waste of what, $300. So we're vibing. I don't really have any motive to counter at this point. There's not really a need to, because first of all, that would kill our eco, and second of all, we have a late game advantage, so why would we do that? We just have to take this late and we win, and then we can maybe rush, just kill rush like round 35, but things get juicy. That's all I'm saying, chat. Things get juicy. So round 32 comes around, a lot of ceramics. I don't know if his current defense will be enough here, so he goes for a Tempest, and that seems to hold up. It looks so chaotic. He goes double Tempest. He's lucky these cerams are not regen. Okay, now I go for a rush, and he immediately rushes back. This is where things kind of get juicy. So I sent a massive BFB rush, thinking he's just going to pop those into Moabs, but instead, he pulls out pretty good micro, and he's going to attempt to boat pull all these BFBs. So just watch what's going down here. It's pretty cool to watch. At the same time, I'm defending on my side, but I shouldn't have to worry. I mean, I have a 3rd tier village in case I need to get that up to the village ability, which is super OP with the Apaches. So last resort, we just whip out the village ability and just absolutely dookie on his rush, but we don't need to. So I'm still rushing him, and he's still boat pulling like a god. So I should be setting fast cooldown Moabs at this point, instead of more BFBs that he can just boat pull. But BFBs are slower than Moabs, of course. So we should start to overwhelm with Moabs at this point, but instead I just kept sending BFBs, and I didn't think he had any chance of defending. And you can see right here, he has a Oh My God quite far on the screen. So he's gonna have to pop that and then quadruple bolt pull before that finishes the screen. So let's see if he's able to do that. There's just like no way. There's just no way. He'd have to pop it like right now, but he's getting 4 bolt pulls ready immediately. He uses all 4, and what that means is that he actually did pop them. So yeah, you can see he's boat pulling, and he somehow clutches that. Like, what? This dude's micro is pretty dang good. But you can see we still have all our sniper farms, whereas he has only 1 facility, and he's been spending a ton of money on boat pulls. We're still in the driver's seat for sure. I decided to send some rainbows, and you can see there's a oh my god hidden underneath everything on his side. He's gonna have to deal with that, and that's a round 35 strength oh my god. He just does not have the popping power necessary to shred that down. It's not even damaged. Look at that. Holy. So you can see we have his oh my god on our screen. How are we going to defend this, right? It's round 35 strength. What do we think we do here? Do we even defend it? I think we definitely can. So why wouldn't we? So essentially, we're just going to get up some Apaches and defend this with ease, right? You would think. You would think. But do we go down to this? Do we go down? No, we don't. We're just chilling. So pretty simple defend for us here. Nothing really to worry about. And he is starting to damage that oh my god a good amount. If he freaking pops that on quadruple bolt pulls again, I am going to tilt so hard. And he's getting really freaking close once again. Is he going to be able to do it? The AI Moabs look to be getting to the end of his screen as well, and he goes down. So GG first game. Insane game. No, definitely. Insane. So we're going to go to the second game. We'll see you there. Okay, so second map is chosen by our opponent. He decided to code me on YBR. And with with Mortar and NG Band, everyone's just gonna go frickin' Dartling Glue. So I decided to test something here. I'm like, okay, he's probably gonna go Dartling Glue, right? Let's see if we can pull off mixed eco DFA on this map. So that was my mindset. I'm like, he could either go Dartling or he's gonna go Cobra Wiz Tac. And we want to try countering this with DFA. This will be good practice for me to improve upon my DFA skills, especially in situations where their loadout is, and I missed up. I already messed up. I should have ecoed at 253. I already messed up. So that's terrifying. We've leaked 43 lives. Like, come on now. Terrible start. Literally worst case. Sent one too many balloons there. Unlucky. But yeah, so playing against aggressive Dartling Glue. Dartling Glue is an extremely draining strat against a strat such as mine. So the best way to combat that is to mix eco. If you do not mix eco and you try to play passive DFA on this map against Dartling Glue, you will get drained very easily. You will get out farmed very easily. You will get out ecoed very easily. It's just a terrible situation to be in. So the strat is to actually mix eco. In my eyes, I think this is the best approach, and I think people can back me up on this, but you want to get some eco here. But at the same time, you need to find the balance of how much eco to send plus how much to farm. And that's kind of the middle ground I'm trying to improve upon. It's trying to find that balance. So we're about to get around 6 plantation. I have both my trips set to strong currently. In case he sends a ton of blues, this way we can diminish the layers down to kind of reds and slow blues as opposed to having greens slide on through our defense because greens are quite fast. So now round 7, I'm going to aggro. I'm expecting him to rush round 7. I'd be very shocked if he didn't. Even if he just sends blacks or something. But yeah, you can see the blacks are coming our way. I'm still trying to figure out dark targeting on this map. But I'm going to go for my Spolt in that spot up there. And we have all our spikes. But I have leaked quite a bit. Partially due to early game. You can see he's getting slightly overwhelmed. He's getting up a second Dartling. We're down to 55 lives. We have 2 spikes though. And I'm just space ecoing. I'm not trying to kill him. I'm not trying to do anything. I'm just trying to get eco. And now we can send yellows to force powerful darts, prevent him from out farming like crazy. And at the same time, get some eco. So the strat was just get up to about 400 eco. And now we just chill. He might aggro around 9. He can force defense around 9 if he sends a calculated rush and kind of exploits my dart targeting. But instead, he's just going to opt to out farm me like a madman. So well played, Mr. Botas. And he's sending region whites here. With the trip darts on strong, you would think we'd be fine, and we are. But things are getting a little spooky. He's sending continuous rush. I'm just going to go straight for the jug right now, and there's the glue reveal. It's almost assumed that he has glue in the situation. He's not going to have Dartling Bomb. That strat sucks on this map. So he's not going to do that. It's just really easy to beat. But Dartling Glue is definitely very viable. So he's setting around 11 rush. We need to get up a Spolt ASAP. I get that up. It's a little too late. I need to spike and probably get up on... I can't boost here. I'm dead to an all out if I boost. I'm getting up quite a bit of defense. And I probably should have went for another Spolt in this spot. I need to get eco. I need to force defense on his side as well because I can't let him just farm. So he's setting a rush right here. I probably should just boost this. Should probably boost that. And I do boost. It's late though. We clutch up, but terrible. I boosted way too late. And now we're very susceptible and all out. So at this point, I'm thinking, I'm doing the math in my head super quickly to see if I can afford a fan club to defend. And I think I can, but I may have to sell my jug. That's what I think at this point. So I start selling. We're freaking $400 off without selling jug. And at this point, I'm kind of forced to all out. So let's see what he does here. He goes for laser cannon on boost. And that defends, so GG. Or is it? He sends a pink rush, but I have enough for a jug, so I get that up. And we immediately get the 20% battery. You hate to see it. And then we go for an all out here. Can we get past a non-balloon boosted or non-tower boosted laser cannon? Question. I try to go for a Spol, can't afford. GG, we lose game 3. Let's get it. GG, 1-1. All right, so game 3, Ghostly Coast. This is a good one. This is a good one. So mortar's banned, as is NG. Remember that. So no boat mortar, which is the meta on this map. I decided again, I considered going Cobra here. I really did. But I kind of wanted to work on my boat boomer. So this will be fun. So we're going to send a 260. 4 sets of reds, followed by a set of blues. 4 sets of reds, followed by another set of blues. That's how you want to start. And I don't know what his targeting is, but you can see he's going to leak a little less than me here. I don't know how. We sent the exact same rush, I believe. But somehow he leaks less. Like, I guess I got to figure out that targeting. Not that it really matters. It's 5 life difference. Like, we're not sweating that hard, all right? All right, it don't matter. It don't matter. That's like what? 1/30th of our total life count? 5 lives? Or initial life count? Like, it doesn't matter. So, that's definitely wrong, is it not? I don't want to do math right now. I know that's right. That's right. Yeah, so we send a 265. He does the same. Pretty standard early game. Send a 265 and then get up our plantation at the ending of round 4. That's what we want to do here. Now, in this situation, you want to aggro around 6, but it's honestly what separates the really, really good boat boomer players from the casuals is they know how to rush round 6 through 13 so well that it just separates them from everyone else. So we'll see what happens here. I'm going to balloon boost a rush. Probably a waste of a balloon boost because he's going to get the grape shot regardless, right? I don't think I should have balloon boosted there. And he's going to force a grape shot on our side as well. I want to greed this. If I boost, like, that's just terrible. So I'm going to greed this, just spike it, and just chill with 2 grape shots. I think that's the play. So kind of mirroring each other's setup in literally every way. Farmer's in the same spot. Farm is in the same spot. Boats are in the exact same spot. It's really strange. But it's pretty locked and loaded that he's going to have Galoo, or not Galoo. He's going to have Boomer here, just off his playstyle. So round 8, is he going to try to bait a boost with yellows? That's the question. Do I send yellows as well? We'll see. I don't know. I kind of want to greed for my farm. He sends the yellows. I tried to defend without boosting here, but I just end up boosting. And I waste a balloon boost. Terrible balloon boost there. Absolutely terrible balloon boost because I'm going to force a boost there anyways. So it's just so futile. It's just terrible. I don't know why I did that. And he's going to send a balloon boosted yellow rush. Secondary rush since he knows I don't have boost. That's a really smart rush because it forces farm cell and also forces bionic. Now I retaliate with a similar rush. And hoping for him to sell his farm, which he does. I'm pretty sure he's quite close to affording, but you can see it's so even, dude. Like, this is absurd. Our live counts are both pretty close. Our farms are like the same. I have slightly less defense, but I do not have enough to send or to get up a cannon ship. Now, what I do here, I send regular lead and hope he gets a cannon ship up regardless, and he does. So that's awesome. So we save like $100 doing that, and we get the cannon ship up, and we're good to go. So if he all outs, pretty easy to defend. You get a turbo charge and a glaive ricochet on boost. That'll defend everything. So we're not worried about that. I'm going to send him a mini rush to force a destroyer or something. Maybe a boost. We force a destroyer. At the same time, we get it. I don't know. What was that? Like 80 eco? Quite a bit of eco. I'm really expecting a counter. I don't know if that rush was really worth it at all. But sure, it was a good eco rush, I guess you can argue. Now, round 15, he's going to farm. He went for a plantation, so I'm not really expecting a massive round 15 rush from our opponent here. So I think I should go for my farm. Go for my farm. I should go for my farm. What am I doing? I don't go for a farm. Instead, I go for a destroyer. Interesting. Now I'm space ecoing, just trying to get some eco up. We're getting out farmed, but we have a really good eco. He's getting a lot of eco round 16 here, you can see. And I may be forced to turbocharge this, but we trust our gut and we defend without doing anything. We're at 600 eco. Sure, we're down a plantation, but he's not out farming that hard at all. It's a really minimal difference. And I would assume his eco is probably close to ours. Not for certain, but he's going to go for a farm here. Now, round 18 is a round where a lot of rainbows come from the AI, and you can blend some rushes. So the rainbows come out right now, so I should rush him right now. But instead, I start space ecoing for some reason. I don't know why. And he doesn't send a rush either, so it's really strange, kind of unorthodox round 18 there for us. But I don't know what that rush was. I honestly, yeah, I just freaking went noob mode right there. But now at this point, it's worth it to go for Republic. It's more cost efficient to go for Republic as opposed to another plantation. So definitely do it if you can. And here's round 19 rush. He's sending leads layered with the AI leads. Now I may need to get up another bionic here, which is what I do. He's sending a ton of zebras in there and whites, but we trust our gut once again and defend without boost. If we get caught boosting there, we're very susceptible to all out next round, and it's just really scary. So I can't boost that. I don't want to sell things to turbo. So I think getting up 2 bionics is good in this situation because he definitely has an eco lead here now, but we have more defense than him. He freaking DCs. He freaking DCs, and now he's back. So okay, he just got back. So he DC'd and now he's back. And let's see what happens. Round 20. It's a scary round. You can blend some really good rushes here. Let's see what happens. So I have 2 bionics, so I'm not really worried about him blending a rush to overwhelm us. And I'm sending him quite a bit of whites just to get eco. He's mixing some zebras in there. And I sell my cannon ship to get up a turbo. And he looks like he's struggling over there quite a bit. So what does he opt to do? He sells a farm, gets up a turbo. Is that too late? Doesn't leak at all. And he's fine. He's probably at 900 eco or so, I would imagine. But yeah, you can see how eco-heavy Boat Boomer versus Boat Boomer ends up to be, especially on difficult maps such as Ghostly. And round 22 is a lot of ceramics, so we're going to need a turbo for that round. So I don't think it's worth it to upgrade farm yet here, because I'm going to need that turbo here very shortly. So I just go for it immediately because the round's about to end. So we'll have that turbo at our disposal for round 24 or round 22 ceramics. So I know he's going to need a turbo, so I don't even really need to rush him round 22. Instead, my focus at this point is get up a facility. Get up a facility as soon as I can. That's my mindset. If we can get a facility before him, or get it round 24 before him, where he doesn't get it round 24, it would be ideal. Reason being that round 24 is really quick round, so eco is not nearly as valuable as farms. He sent a stupid ceramic rush. I had to facepalm him. Like, what is that, buddy? He just wasted like almost 2k on a rush right there. Like, terrible at the game, but it's fine. So yeah, he's doing quite well. He's definitely an experienced player, no doubt in my mind. This kid's good at the game. So I'm a little bit worried about what's gonna go down here, definitely. But I'm doing the math in my head. I can easily afford a facility right now, but the last thing I want to do is leave behind no spare cash and then just get rushed and just have to sell my facility. Like that's like the biggest mistake in sort of new players that they make, is they do shit like this. They go for their farm but don't leave money to defend. So we're just gonna turbo AI. I'm gonna send a little bit of eco here, and he didn't get his facility around 24. You know what that is? That's a big red light. I'm gonna pause it. He didn't get a facility right there, right? We know his eco's been similar to ours. We know he could have easily afforded a facility. So what does that say? My immediate first thought is, oh my god, is about to come. So I'm thinking he's gonna send his oh my god. I'm gonna immediately counter. So let's see what happens. I'm just sniffing his oh my god. It's such an easy read. The easiest read. So there's that. I see the balloon boost. I immediately send him his oh my god. And it actually comes on screen before his. So this is interesting. This is where shit goes down here. We'll see. We'll watch this, boy. So I'm gonna send some BFBs to force bolt pulls, and he's gonna send some Moabs. I shouldn't have bolt pulled that Moab, but turbos will solo Moab. So I have 3 turbos up to solo these Moabs as well as round 25 AI, right? We're gonna send 1 more BFB, and at this point I just have to defend. I send one Moab at the very end to layer over the top of everything. He's rushing with ceramics. We're gonna have to get up turbos and boost. So I have 2 turbos boosted. Should defend all balloons. And he's got 2 BFBs. He's sending more ceramics, last ditch resort. Are we able to defend that? It looks like we are. So we have a clear screen. He's gonna still bolt pull here. Is it gonna be enough? We have to defend AI here, or else we're gonna lose, and we win. Nutty series, boys. Absolutely nutty series. If you enjoyed this little post-com analysis, let me know. I know it's not a live com, but at least we have face cam or something. I think that's makes things enjoyable. So remember to subscribe, hit that like button. We're gonna keep posting that content. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.